Okay, guys, here we are right now we're in Renton, Tukwila, wherever they call this area. We're staying at the Embassy Suites this morning, or today. I just wanted to say something here. We flew in to SeaTac yesterday, and we had to call a Lyft to give us a ride to our rental car agency. Now, what happened was that once you click on the lift and you put in where to pick you up at, and then you say where to pick you up and confirm it. It brings up. We're waiting. We got our luggage, and we're waiting out in the on the street, on where the buses and cabs and all that are. And that's when we push the button and wait for the lift. So what happens is we've got this luggage. Our luggage, or real heavy baggage. It said it's only 35 pounds. That must be weak. It sure seemed heavy to me. But anyway, we're sitting out there waiting, and we would go out to the curb, and we send a lift notification. And so what happens is the lift thing comes up, and it tells you how much, and it says driver already there. Okay, so we're looking for him. We actually call him. He can't find us. He tells us he's in slot 14. What the hell does that mean? You're in slot 14. We're out here on the street. So anyway, what happens is we lose that driver. Okay, so we lost him in a phone call. Our ride got canceled or something. I don't know. So we call another one. Okay, but we did notice after that call that it said something about you've got to go to level. I've never had to do this. I've always had the Uber driver come to me, but you've got to go to level 3 in the shared app riders area or something like that. We're in SeaTac Airport. This thing is 50 miles in diameter. Okay, we have no idea where this place is, how to get there. So we call for another lift. We put in the request for another lift. Same message comes up. Driver already there. All right, let's get our butts over there. So we started looking around. We have to go back into the airport. We have to cross a sky bridge. We have to find level 3 in this shared app, everything. By the time we get there, we get a notification. Driver left. You're being charged a no-show fee of $5. Turns out they're only required to wait for you for 5 minutes in this massive airport. 5 minutes, and they want to charge you a no-show fee of $5. Well, it was pretty simple. I put in a quick dispute and said I ain't paying no $5. And plus, you got to in an air terminal, you've got to give people more than 5 minutes. That have that don't they act like people travel all the time and they know how to do this. Oh. So anyway, we got down there, and he left, and he put in a charge for $5 for no show. Anyway, Susan and I debated whether just to take a bus, because we had to go from the airport to Beer to pick up our rental car. And anyway, so we got this other guy, all right, Lee Ho or something like that, Liho, and when we got that, we saw he was in space 5. So we got into this app area, and we realized there are a number of spaces there. So we went and found him in space 5. Got in his car and told him where we wanted to go. The rental car agent was less than 5 miles. So we're busy discussing this guy charging us a no-show fee while this guy is driving us. And all of a sudden, I bring up my Google Maps, and I'm like, this guy's heading in the entirely wrong direction. And I go, yo, you're going the wrong way, dude. I mean, and you have the same map up that I do. So now he's got to turn around, fight all this traffic to go back the other way. And in the meantime, I dispute this $5 no-show fee, and it was really quick. They just said it shows you're entitled to cancellation on that fee, so they canceled it. No big deal. But I think they got to give you more time at an airport that size to understand that You call the ride, then all of a sudden it tells you where you have to be. I mean, you could be a half mile away from that site when you call your ride. You have no idea. It's going to take you more than 5 minutes to get there. But anyway, so this guy takes us from the airport, goes the wrong way, gets us finally. When I tell him he's going the wrong way, I watch him on my app, make sure he's going the right way this time. And then he goes, he finally gets us there, and I say, "Oh, there it is, Enterprise." You know, see that car right there? Big sign says Enterprise. Oh, right away we knew that. I don't hold this against him, but he didn't speak very. I could tell that right away because we were talking to him, and he didn't even respond to us. So he didn't speak English very well, or understand English very well. I don't know. So how he's driving around, I get no clue. He's just following the line on the map, I think. But he needs a lot more experience, and he needs to learn English better. He couldn't speak English hardly at all, and I don't think he can understand English. I don't hold that against him. He's doing what he can to survive. But then I point past him with my hand. I said, "There, see that? Enterprise Rent-A-Car." And instead of pulling in, I've got all this luggage I got to carry. He pulls across the street in this other parking lot. And Susan's going, "No, you're in the wrong place." I'm going, "It's okay, baby. Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here." So I lug all this crap across the street, and we finally get our rental car. So anyway, that's our experience. That's our little experience yesterday about a little frustrations and stuff. But I'm not letting this stuff get to me. We're out here. We're having a good time. We saw my nieces and nephews, and we went to the family fun center and did a bunch of stuff. They bowled. And then they rode the cars, and they played they rode some virtual thing. But anyway, that's everything that happened so far on our trip. Now, stay tuned, because there are bound to be some other frustrations and everything coming up. And by the way, we are staying at the Renton Embassy Inn, which is this place right here. Very beautiful. Look at that. Skylights all over the top there. Yeah. And I forgot to mention, I didn't know this, but even in the airport, in the buildings, you have to wear a mask, or it's a federal fine, evidently. So I wasn't aware of that. I am now. I will wear a mask. But here in the hotel, I've got my mask right here. But I'm sitting by myself. I don't think I need to wear a mask. I've been inoculated. I had both my shots. And so I'm feeling pretty confident, and I'm safe. But, I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, and I understand it. So I'm trying to follow all the rules that I can when I see them, as I know them. Anyway, you guys have a good day. That was yesterday, part one of our trip. Today is starting day two. I got to go to a soccer game today, and we got other things to do. I don't exactly know what, but until then, ciao.